So here we were, and ladies, this is going to be such a learning curve for you. It's crazy, because there's a gentleman, a businessman who passed away, left a huge estate, and his wife wanted the estate distributed equally between her and the family of his first wife. They had been married customarily in 2009. Justice Kanyi Kemondo told her this, and I quote, "You are his home nurse, not his wife. Living together with a man, no matter how long you've lived with him, does not meet the threshold of marriage." Ladies, I'll say that again. Living and cohabiting with a man, no matter how long you do it, does not meet the threshold of marriage. You can waste your 20 years of your life with him, he can leave you, and you can claim nothing. Jemo Britain, that song is called Litawachoma. Asante sana. Ladies, do you understand what I just said? You can live with a man, doesn't matter for how long. It does not meet the threshold of marriage, according to Justice Kanyi Kemondo. Has it sunk in? When I told you the entire system has been set up to favor men, then you do not believe me. This woman has lived with this man since 2009, 11 years. Agakufa. She's not gonna get a coin. Not a single coin.
That was a ruling.
Yes. And that is why men don't want to marry you. They will let you live with them. They won't marry you.
They had children.
Yes. Ladies, you need to be very, very careful. Don't stay with a man unless he marries you. And if you're living with a man, give me a call on 0711 046105 and tell me if you believe that you're his wife.
In other words, unawaambia aje?
Don't move in with him until he puts a ring on it.
Okay, tuko na watoto hapa.
You see, men have got this legal loophole. You don't. You do not. Are you living with a man? How long have you lived with him and he's not married you? This one's got married customarily. She has been told kwenda zako tembea. Endanga ukiendanga.
So what you're telling our ladies, our women,
tell him to marry you now. Now.
Hey.
Mwende kwa AG. Spend 3,000 shillings, but get that certificate. Tell him to marry you now.
Okay. Uwe. Tunavungulia uchumi, wewe ndio huyo naye mwingine.
No, nini? It's true. This was a ruling by Justice Kanyi Kemondo. You can cohabit with a man for as long as you want. It does not meet the threshold of marriage. And you have no claim whatsoever.
Otherwise, umewaambia watupandishe kwa...
Make him marry you now. Go in there to wash his underwears and to warm his bed, thinking you're his wife. Oh! If you give me a call if you're living with a man, and tell me if you think you're his wife. If you believe in your mind is your wife. And why aren't you marrying them? Guys, why are you living with a woman for more than 5 years? You cannot marry her.
Do you know vitu zinakujaga zina overtake?
No, why don't you? It's gonna cost you so little if you just go to the AG and make it official.
It's not like that.
It's not like that. How is it?
Vitu zinakujaga zinapitana hivi. Lakini si ati uko na ubaya na yeye.
So why don't you marry her?
Na already tuko naye hapo.
No, you see, legally that does not work. That's not an argument.
You know what you're doing now ni kuwachocha saini kuwachoma.
Si, hapana.
Hatuja recover hata hatujaingia.
No. Ladies,
hata isijafunguliwa.
Ladies, do not
umeanza
agree.
kuwasha moto huku.
Do not
waolewe that saa hii.
Yes, Dorcas Njoroge, you can live with a man for as long as you want to. It does not meet the threshold of a marriage, according to Justice Kanyi Kemondo.
What is this urgency unashindaga ukiwapatia
pressure? No, I want you to tell me why you're not marrying these women. Would you want her to come there and warm your bed and wash your dirty underwears for 20 years? Kwani who are you?
Tuko na ye.
Kuna.
Has she complained? Are they complaining?
Because they did not know. Now I'm telling you, ladies.
Unawachoma.
0711 046 105 is my number. Give me a call.
Chips chombeza.
You can drop me a voice note on 0703 346 105 or hit me up on my fan page on Facebook. Let's hook up on Twitter as well. Tafadhali.
Watu walikuwa naishi vizuri, unamutoka huko na moto.
I am giving them the legal position. Why aren't you marrying them? Guys, give me a call and tell me, why have you lived with a woman for more than 5 years and you've not married her?
All right, waharibu kichwa.
Because ladies, he does not want to commit to you. He doesn't.
Na tuko naye hapa.
He does not want to commit to you.
And I'm responsible.
He can throw you out tomorrow and you'll take him nowhere.
I don't like your thinking.
0711 046 105.
Kabisa. Sipendi vile unawachochaga. I don't like it.
Si kuwachocha, that is the legal position.
Don't like it.
Are you living with a man? How long have you lived with him for? Do you think you're his wife? And guys, why are you living with a woman for even more than 6 months and you're not marrying her?
I don't like that.
Let's talk. Our morning conversation. So, how long have you lived with the man you're living with? Ladies, how long have you lived with him? Tuongee ukweli. According to Justice Kanyi Kemondo, you can live with a man for as long as until kingdom come, until Jesus Christ comes back. It does not meet the threshold of a marriage. Are you aware of that? So we're talking about this case. I actually made the papers over the weekend where this woman was married customarily to this Kikuyu man. They lived together for 11 years. Gentleman passed away, rest in peace. She went to court asking that his property be disbursed, commensurate to the number of people there were in his family, including her. Judge Kanyi Kemondo told her, Ebutembea, and he said, you can live with a person for as long as you want to. It does not meet the threshold of a marriage. And nowadays, the stays we've got are so many, it's ridiculous. My question to the guys is, why don't you marry the woman you're living with? Seriously.
Everyone knows she's my wife.
No, the law doesn't. What is so hard, Mwalimu, have you taken her to Sharia house and signing a piece of paper? What is so hard?
Tumeanza vizuri asubuhi.
No. Ladies, let me ask you a question, and please do me a favor. Make sure he marries you now.
Hey.
Mwambie by Monday, you need to have gone to the AG's place. By Monday. Otherwise, you will waste the best years of your life in a situation that you will never ever benefit from. Hey, listen to this message here. It's a question. Now, who told you want to make it official? Guy, why are you living with a woman for so many years and you don't want to marry her?
Ile kuchoma unachoma hata ujui.
Si chomi? That is the law. Justice Kanyi Kemondo made it clear.
Uchomi.
You can live with a man until the day Jesus comes back. If he says, let me go and come back after 5 years, you're still finished legally.
Lori ya mafuta taa imeanguka Sancho Bwana unapita hapo ukivuruta sigara. What are you? Nini unataka wewe?
Why is it that you want to have your cake and eat it, Mwalimu?
Tuliacha kula
I
cake.
am so sorry, that will not happen. She will get what she deserves. She has put in all those years in your life, building you a home. Then you don't want to marry her? Let me ask you, ladies, how long have you lived with that man? Why hasn't he put a ring on your finger? That is my question. James Onginjo, good morning. He said you should also take a look at the other side of the coin as well. I don't know why you're so merciless on us, yet some ladies don't want to get married. They choose to live for as long as they want and then leave us unceremoniously. Which women are those? Tweeting, they're saying the best ruling ever to me. We will know our place in their life to avoid wasting our precious time. If you want me, make it legal. Exactly, Purity. And that is the point. Why are you living with a man for years who is not marrying you? Because there is something he doesn't want. Umeona sasa? Listen to this one. Whatever you're calling a marriage certificate is not just a piece of paper, but in most cases it's a death certificate. What are you afraid of, guys? And ladies, can you stop this nonsense of living with a man for years? Being his house manager. You cook, you clean, you warm his bed. And you've got no backup. Because that is the reality. You have no backup. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Maina.
A very good morning to you.
I'm very well this morning.
Yes.
Sasa umeamua kuchocha hawa watu wetu kwa nini?
Si wachochi mimi.
So as men hatupendi kuuliza hii maneno ya utaoa lini, you know, we are just staying. No. Once you die zamani unawaachia hiyo maneno mengine wataamua vile watataka kuishi.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, please.
Have you married the woman you're living with?
No, we are staying together. And we have kids.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you.
Yes,
please. Why haven't you married her?
No, the goodness of time. Mambo ni pole. Anakula na watoto wanasoma.
Ngoja.
Maneno iko tu.
How long have you lived with her?
Now is the 6th year.
6th year, and you've not married her. Why?
No, pole tu. Sasa hiyo mambo ingine unaanza kuleta hapa Maina, utaharibu maneno wewe bana.
Siharibu kitu.
Hivyo kwanza wewe mwaka mpya ndio.
No, okay.
Sasa umeanza kuharibu sasa.
No, let me ask you.
Yes.
Why can't you just take her tomorrow?
Yes.
Or Thursday or Friday to the AG's office and legalize your marriage?
No.
No, why don't you want to?
No, you see now you are bringing obligations that should not be there. You know, once women have that certificate, I don't know what gets into their head. Once they have that marriage certificate on their hands, we feel insecure. It's like now you are in jail permanently. You see, we don't want to feel that way. You have to take it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ladies, are you listening? Can you hear? And then they're calling me names. Did you hear? With your own ears. They do not want to marry you. You're just a glorified house girl. You heard with your own ears. Now you call me. This ruling, by Justice Kanyi Kimondo. And it had to do with a lady who was cohabiting with a guy who passed away, and they'd been together for all of 11 years. She went to court asking that his estate be distributed equally between her and the family of the first wife. The judge told her no. Your cohabitation did not meet the threshold of marriage. There's a very dangerous thing about that. And ladies, you need to understand it. Because the repercussions could be life-changing. Blackmore, good morning. You're saying marriage is a feeling, not an act. It's just like sex. It's a non-show of act. Whether you have the most expensive ring, the most classic garden wedding, or no matter what, without committing to each other, hakuna kazi hapo. My question is to the men, why aren't you married to the women you're living with? Why? Monique Kims, you're saying only a man who isn't sure of what he wants will not commit himself to his wife by legalizing his marriage. He just wants to use her. Women should stop encouraging come we stay marriages, because having kids doesn't make it legit. Doesn't. Why are you married? Me, I'm asking one question to the men. Why haven't you put a ring on it and she has been in your house for years? And no one is answering that question. Felix Agola, I like what you posted on Twitter. How much does it cost to get a Kenyan marriage certificate? A fee of 3,900 is charged for the whole process. That man will not spend 3,900, not because he didn't have the money, but because you're not worth it. Did you listen to the previous callers? Let me just go to your voice notes.
Maina. Wewe ni insider. Wewe ni insider mbaya sana bana. Sasa tu uchumi umefunguliwa vile Kingangi anasema ushaanza mambo mengine. Insider. Ona sasa umeharibu mambo ya asubuhi yote. I'm at work and I know my lady wanasikiza classic pia. She's heading to work. So mimi nilifika mapema kidogo. Now ninaona kama message kameingia, we need to talk. Nikajua ni mambo ya Maina. We need to talk. Hii asubuhi yote. Because that issue ilikuwa imeleta siku nyingine nikaepa. Sasa umeleta mambo insider. Maina Kingangi chezea huyu jamaa ile ngoma ya Alikiba mpya inaitwa Mediocre. Maina umeharibu maneno.
Nimeharibu maneno gani? Seriously.
Good morning, Maina. My name is Janet from Lusaka, Zambia. I am always tuned onto your show. You are doing a great job. Thank you. Now, on the topic today, I would like to say the problem starts with the women, not the men. Because how can you go to a man's house who has not committed to marrying you, and you leave your home and just go and start living with a man? For me, it's a big no. I blame the ladies because you cannot just go to somebody's house and make yourself comfortable. Somebody has never gone to your home. Ajalipa mahari, sasa hiyo ni kufanya nini? I think women, we should recollect our worth. I mean, it can't be like that. Thank you, Maina. Have a lovely day.
And thank you so much, Janet and Salimiana, Lusaka, Zambia. 3,900 is all it's going to cost to legalize that relationship. Why wouldn't he do it? Hello? Hello, good morning.
Yes, my name is Dishon.
Yes.
Yes, mimi nimekaa na mrembo for over 7 years. Yes, na sina plan za kumari.
Kwa nini?
Ni mazee, unajua nimekuwa na mrembo, my ex, nimekuwa naye for over 5 years. Unaona? Akaenda Dubai. So kwenda Dubai akashika pesa kidogo, she even called me and told me I'm not a type.
Guy.
Yeah,
so
hiyo imekuwa lesson nini Maina. Saa hii mi kazi yangu tu mi ni kukula na kuacha. Mi saa hii mambo na kuoa hapana.
Kazi yako ni kukula na kuacha.
Yeah, kukula na kuacha because Maina.
Yeah.
Hiyo lesson, hiyo venye mremba aliniambia, hiyo imekuwa lesson yangu mazee, hata sikuamini.
So usipokosana na huyu na umekaa na yeye miaka 7.
Yes.
All women are different. Not all women are the same.
Acha nikuambie Maina, vitu zingine usisemaje kwa radio, utafanya tuachwe. Vitu zingine Maina, nyamazanga kama Kingangi. Shida yako inakuanga gani?
So she has lived with you for 7 years and so far you've got no intention of marrying her.
I don't need to marry her and I can't marry her. I will marry when akili yangu itaamua nitanini, because hiyo venye mrembo alinionyesha, mbona tuishi na mrembo kwanza for over 5 years akaenda majua akashika pesa kidogo.
Lakini huyu mrembo si yule ulikuwa na. This is not your ex.
She's my ex. She went to
No, I'm saying the one you're living with now is not your ex.
The one I'm living with, she's my girlfriend. She's not my wife. There is a difference between a girlfriend and a wife.
And you have lived with her for 7 years.
Yeah, I've lived years.
And you don't intend to marry her.
I don't have intentions to marry her.
Aya. Thank you. Hello, Classic 105.
Hello, morning.
Morning.
Maina.
Yeah.
Leo umekula nini?
Kwa nini?
Hiyo wacha kuchocha wewe bwana.
Nachocha nini?
Wacha kuchocha watu. Hizi vitu ni pole pole. Our parents just got married as we were as big as we are.
Have you married the woman you're living with you?
Yeah, as big as I am, I've understood hizi vitu.
No. Have you married her legally?
Adi?
Have you married her legally?
No, wacha wewe Maina.
No, why haven't you married her?
Nyumba ni yake, watoto wanakula, wanaenda shule.
Hapana, why haven't you married her?
Hapana Maina.
Angalia.
Wacha hiyo maneno.
Siachi hii maneno. Hapana, staki. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Maina.
Morning.
My name is Anne.
Yes, Anne.
And I would like to say something about emotion.
Please do.
Now, I am a wife and a mother of 3.
Legally married?
Oh yes, I am.
Yeah.
And I have a marriage certificate.
Yeah.
Women wake up. Let us wake up.
Yeah.
I told you I'm married. I have a certificate. I've been in this marriage for over 20 years.
Yeah.
But we have other women out there.
Yeah.
Whom I would be so grieved if they are given such a ruling.
Yeah.
Maybe because they are my cousins, they are my sisters, they are my friends.
Yeah.
And it's a wake-up call for women.
Yes.
Women wake up. Don't agree to step in that house if he's not committed.
Amen.
If he's not committed, then
Amen.
you rather stay single other than wasting your time.
Yeah.
Wasting your resources,
Yes.
wasting your energy,
Yeah.
wasting your ears,
Yeah.
and then it is declared that that relationship is null and void.
Yes.
Imagine that mama who was told now just to walk your way.
Yes.
Who is going to marry her after all those years?
Amen. Good question.
Who is going to marry her now after all those years? It is very painful. Women, wake up.
Amen.
If you've been sleeping in that house for even 6 months without a certificate, if he's not serious, wachana na yeye.
Amen. Thank you very much.
Kabisa na useme haleluya, Mungu wangu nilipenda, lakini jamaa hataki. Omba Mungu akupatie yule yuko serious. And it is also a wake up call for men. Kwa sababu sasa wanawake
Umeamka.
Usiwe mtu wa kutatanisha mguu mmoja huku mwingine huku. Can you make a prompt decision? Ujitengenezange mkiwa nyote wawili na muambiane.
Amen.
Ya kwamba hii jambo inaweza kuwa ngumu kwetu, acha tutengenezane. Men, we are not going to step into your homes. If you are not giving us the certificate, if you are not serious, guys, never. You will stay bachelor like Paul. Mungu akusaidie.
Thank you.
Hallelujah.
Thank you. Amen. Amen. Women, wake up. If you do not learn from this ruling, one day, utajichuna sikio. Talk to me. It was our discussion. What a morning we've had. Ladies, if you've not learned anything today, my God, big problem. Dr. Sinjerogi, you asked a very important question. Why stay with someone? Why waste your time if he's got no intention of marrying you? Why waste your time? Putting a very good tweet here. Ladies, let's stop being desperate for marriage. We are not in a competition. Let's take it slow. Do what is necessary to avoid disappointments and getting into depression in future. You stay with a man for so long. Felix Agola is saying most men don't marry because they're willing and ready for commitment, but because they want to quench their desire, a mistake they can reverse because they didn't make it official. And that is a wake-up call for ladies. We just read a few messages here. Who cares who will marry them? If she doesn't like it my way, she better hit the highway. They are everywhere, waiting for that chance. All I'll do is press the next button, and voila, niko na mwingine. Mifugo kupe wasiojiweza. Mtu mzima anatoka kwao anakuja kuishi kwako by force. Who does that? Then after killing you, they head to court trying to deprive your God-given wife and kids what is rightfully theirs. So shameful. Are you listening to these ladies? Let me just go to your voice notes.
Hey, Maina. Wacha kusema ati society imesetiwa kufavor wanaume peke yake. Hiyo ruling iko very fair. Kwa sababu kuna mademu wengine unapata ati mtu anakuja anajileta kwako, jumeanza kudate anajileta kwako, anaanza kuacha nguo, viatu, anaenda kujioa, kidogo amepata mimba, sijui nini, ameenda kuwa bibi yako na huko amepanga kumuoa, amekaa hapo. Wengine anajileta kwako juu kuna vitu wanaona mtu ana target, anajileta hapo apate mtoto akae aseme ati amekuwa bibi, something of the sort. No. Maina, hata ukae kwa nyumba ya rent for 30 years, ukilipa rent, hiyo nyumba hizi kuwa yako mpaka uongee na mwenyewe akuuzie. So kama mimi sijakuwa officially, usianze kuleta mambo zako until ni decide kuwa officially, hapo ndo tunaweza ongea. Kwa hivyo mimi na feel hiyo ruling iko too fair. So mambo mengi tuache tu. Kama unataka kubenefit na anything, kuwa mtu mzuri mpaka mimi nikuwe convinced kukuoa, ni make it official. Lakini kama sija make official bana, wajua tuko tu pale kama nyumba ya kurent.
Are you listening to that? Have the final word. Hello.
Morning, Classic.
Good morning.
Kingangi museo.
Kingangi yako sata ameenda, nimemfukuza.
Wacha nikwambie Maina.
Yeah.
Hii mtaka muiste ni mbaya sana.
Sana.
Unakuta mtu amekaa na mtu wewe umekaa tu hapo. Una nini, hata ID yako hujawahi badilisha, mtu wako na mali hajawahi kukuandikia hata kakitu. Unaanza kuzaazaa hapo, hakuna hajawahi kukupeleka hata kwao. Unakoja nini umekaa hapo ukiambia other women that you are married? You are married to who?
Good question.
Mimi nikiambia my fellow ladies, women, wherever you are, jamani, dai mchangamuke. Usikubali kukua wasted na hawa watu. Najua wanaume ni mafisi. Unajua fisi Maina inakulaga mfupa, inasiaga, inamaliza.
Kabisa.
Hawa wanaume wanakaa hawa mafisi. Huwezi jua huyu mwanaume ako na wanawake wangapi huko nje na watoto wangapi. Wewe umekaa hapa unasema ati umeolewa. Umeolewa na nani?
Very good question.
Hujawahi badilisha ID, hajawahi kukuandika kitu. Wanakuangalia, unaona the previous caller anasema ati wewe unakula, ati watoto wanasoma. Unakula nini, watoto wanasoma nini? Nakwambia if anything happens utalilia kwa choo.
Amen.
Utalilia kwa choo, nakwambia utaanza wapi? Mchangamke bwana, usikubali kukua wasted na mtu hapo. Wanaume ni mafisi na ni mafisi. Kama umekaa hapo mwambia kuoe leo. Oi my fellow ladies, mfanye vile Maina anasema. Uolewe leo na upate hiyo certificate. Usikae hapo kama mjinga, tumia akili, changamka.
Amen.
Ndivyo pa. Leo nimekasirika mpaka nimesema jina Lea from Nakuru.
Thank you very much, Lea.
Yes.
Asante. Have a great day. Ladies, this question is very simple. Why won't he commit? Because the answer is, it's not you he wants. You're sitting there thinking he's going to miss you and love you, and he's got none of that in his plans. Man wants you to live in his house, tell him to put a ring on it. Period.